93 Mercedes Benz, the w140 body style, and this one has the 3.4 turbo diesel engine, and we're doing a thermostat. Unfortunately, I'm like halfway through, but I'll go through some of the details how to get to the thermostat, which is very simple. You got the air filter, which is right here. You have about 1, 2, I think I lost one right here, probably 4, 5, and yeah, there's about 5. And you also have a harness right here that you just gotta unplug. Then you gotta pull your PVC pipe out, which is right here. You can see I pulled that out. Yeah, that one needs to be replaced as well. Anyways, after you take that out, you remove the box. There is a screwdriver that I used. Take out right here the clamp that holds the intake hose, and then I did take this one out just so I don't break it. Take it out. After you take that out, here is your housing that I removed. You can see it's got 2 bolts, one at the bottom, see, bottom, and at the top. It's a 10 millimeter, and this is, this is the new one that I got. It did not come with a gasket, and since this is original, this is the original thermostat. I'll show you what went bad on this one. So you can see this one broke. So obviously I was getting light. If you see light through it, so you can see right there, it's not straight. So anyways, on a highway, temperature will drop to almost nothing. Take forever to warm up. So this one bad. This is probably the original. And on it you get the gasket right here, this gasket. When I purchased this thermostat, it did not come with a gasket. So this is kind of brittle a little bit, and it's old. So to take this out so you don't damage it, you have to go inside the house or put it in water as hot as you can, 160 degrees, as hot as you can get that water. When it boils, drop this in the water, take it out when it's hot, and then take your old gasket off your old thermostat so you can reuse that onto the new one. Also, when you do take those bolts out, you are going to lose half of your antifreeze that's in the engine. So at the bottom I do have some pans to catch that. Now to put this on, we'll go just like this, the way that I'm showing you. Does not matter if you go left, right, it's just like this. So let's see. This is my first time. I've never done this. Oh, by the way, before I did this, I thought the thermostat was in here. So yeah, I took this out. Thermostat was not in there. Gasket broke, so I just used some high temperature gasket because good luck me finding that gasket. Okay, to put this on, let me show you how it looks in there so you have an idea, because I can't even see. You can see 2 bolts, one on top, one at the bottom. There's nothing else. Okay, I don't think this one goes, oops, I don't think this one goes here. No, it doesn't. It actually, I'm gonna have some fun on this one. I believe it goes in here, like so. Yep, it goes in here. Just gotta make sure it's snug in there. Okay, that's in. Now when I took the old one out, it did, this one, the whole thermostat remained inside the housing. So we're gonna find out right now if I can put this on without taking that hose right here, which is this one. Not sure yet, so let's find out. Actually, wait, this part did not go in properly. So let's pause and see why that part did not go in all the way. I might have to put some lube it up or something. Okay, so I took the... Okay, so I did use some petroleum jelly onto the seal, and it does go in only one way. Like I said, it's my first time doing this. So you can see right here, it's got this little gap into the thermostat, and it's got to match with this nipple right here. So when you put this on, this part has to match with that. So we'll show you right now. Okay, so now you can see it's completely flush all the way around. That's why it didn't go on. I thought it just needed to be lubed because the gasket's too open. In that case, that wasn't the problem. So yeah, live and learn. Okay, so now let's see if we can put this on. Hopefully, maybe. Or not. Let me try this without filming. Okay, so I tried a few ways. So you have to bend the hose kind of like a 45 degrees, like that, so it can go in. Be very gentle when you do that so you don't pop the thermostat off the housing, because then it'll fall in. So that's it, now it's in. Now we're gonna put back the 10mm bolts. Here's the 2 bolts. You can see they have oil on them, so I'm just gonna leave them with oil on them so they don't corrode in there. So we're gonna put the top one first. So that would be the first one. Now it might not go in first try because you might have to move the housing. But that's it. Now the bottom one, this one's a tricky one. You know, I don't want to go underneath the vehicle and get all dirty, but you should be able to feel it. You just put your hand from underneath. That's another reason why I did take this thing out. The vacuum for your, I think it's the actuator for the turbo, wastegate. You might want to cap that so you don't get dirt in there. But like this, let me see, I'm gonna put, okay, you can see the other bolt where it's supposed to go, the hole for the thermostat housing. So let's try put this through. Again, just gotta move it a little bit till it goes in there. You gotta make sure that you can put it by hand first before you tighten it. So right now it's not going in because I gotta move it more. Okay, here we go. Okay, I got that in. So basically this housing has to come out this way, meaning like this a little bit so you can get it in there, the bolt, and then tighten it by hand as far as you can before you use a ratchet. Otherwise you will damage the threads inside the housing, and then I don't know what to tell you from there. You would have to replace this whole housing. So okay, put this in here and just tighten the bolts. Do not over tighten these bolts. You can't really see because I gotta hold my finger behind. This does go down a little bit, not straight up, a little bit down, and you tighten it. Do not over tighten these, you will break it. That's it, that's one. Let's tighten the second one. Probably gonna hear a fan running. That's actually the heat next to me because it's kind of cold outside. That's it. And that is it on that. Housing is back. Now we're gonna put the vacuum for the turbo. That's on. And now I'm just gonna put back the filter. Also, another thing, now that you're taking out your air box, check your filter. I'll show you how bad this one is, but now I don't have a choice because it's 12 o'clock, midnight. So you can see how bad this one is. It's supposed to look like right here. It's dirty. If it's dirty there, it's the same inside. I'll show you one that's clean. Clean, dirty. You see how clean it is here, because this is the clean air that comes through it inside your engine. So we have to replace that one. That's only a 10-minute job. So I think this only goes in one way. It does not go like this. So let's try the other way. Yep. It only goes in one way. This metal strip. There's the passenger, driver. That's it. Now to put this on, one heavy piece. You would have to be careful with these clamps right here, okay? They're gonna get in your way. So you have to work around it, so hold them up. I'm gonna set this on. You do that, be careful right here. You can see I already caught the mass airflow sensor wire. Be very careful with that one. I guess these cars are old and everything is brittle, and actually we can take this out, I believe. Damage it. Anyways, let me play around with this thing because it might take me a few minutes. Okay, the box cover, the box, earbox top piece is on. So I'm going to show you how to put these on. These are a little bit tricky, but you can do them. Okay. Oops. Okay, so put this on like this. Put it at the bottom and then lift this up. That's one. Second one. Put it on. Lift up. Second. Third. Fourth. Fifth. Okay. Fifth. Sixth one. Sixth. And now the seventh. That will be the seventh. I think it's 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And now we're gonna plug in our Let's see if we can plug this in. It does go in there. Remember, it only goes in one way, so don't try and force it. It's hard to film and do this because the harness is so rough. Okay, there we go. Make sure that's in. Okay, that's in. Harness is okay. Okay, now we're just gonna tighten this bolt. When you do this, make sure this part is in. See, right now it's not all the way in. You gotta make sure that's in and snug. So we can use the Phillips screwdriver. Tying this up. Great. Don't over tighten this one, there's no pressure in here. That's just the one that takes the air from the box. Now this used up PCV valve, I'm gonna put that back in the hole, like so. That's it. I gotta get a grommet. It's not supposed to be like that. That's it. Now we just gotta clean the old antifreeze or get yourself new antifreeze. You can get universal. I think that's what they have in here for all make and models. That will work as well. And you can only put it through one place, which is right here. That's it. And that will go in the system. So you gotta let the carts run. I don't think there's a bleeder in here. Not that I know of. So I think that should do it. Just start filling that up, and first you fill it up till it reaches the max, then start it up, and as it goes down you keep filling it up. And that's about it. That's how you change your thermostat.